very good idea, Rishma. You have come up with fitness and encouraging everyone every monthly. And yes, you understand the importance of warm up as well as cool down. So on a physio day, it's really honor for me to teach everyone across what is a warm up which is essential for doing the skipping and what has to be the cool down which you will be requiring, so that you don't end up having strains or any of the sort of an injury, and you can enjoy doing the skipping that way. So let's start with the warm up now. The basic warm up, at least spare like 5 minutes for it, where definitely you must be going across the wrist, moving up and down, side, clocks, anti-clocks. Also while doing that, you can move your ankles up and down, in, out, go with the circles, anti-clocks as well, and just do a little bit of jogging, jumping jacks across a little, and then the essential is even with the psoas. So you go for a lunge with extension, come back, because when you go for a lunge, coming back, that's where your calves as well along with the glutes are working for it. So this much is the warm up. Do each of them at least for like 5 to 10 repetitions, and it should be good going with it. So this is a pre-mobility before you start with skipping. Now let's say after you have done the skipping around like 100, 200, 300, 400, maybe 500 or more than that, what has to be your cool down for that? You definitely require to do some static stretches. So dynamic movements are generally before and the statics are afterwards, so that you can elongate the muscle that you have worked on. Now for this, I'll be showing you some of the rolling exercises. So for the feet, it's essential that when you roll, you pull your toes up and you release your plantar fascia. You put your entire weight on one leg while releasing this, and you can do this for like 3 minutes. And definitely go for the major muscles. But before starting with the major muscles, the first one which comes is your calf. So when you're going for the calf, either you can support with the hands or go across up, roll that way, turn out and get it back, inside, and again go around. So complete the entire movement. If you want the overpressure with it, you can keep your leg that way and try to roll on the roller across. So that is going to help you with it. What about your shin? Because you will continuously skipping. This is a little harder roller. You can choose also with a softer roller. Go in the squat cat position and try to come across ahead and again back. But if you feel the pressure is not enough, you can as well as sit and keep rolling onto it. The rolling should be like quite gradual, and it can be done like 1 minute and 10 repetitions. The important thing also comes about your stretching your soleus muscle as well as your gastrocnemius muscle. So that you can do, I'll show you the side view of that. 1 foot ahead, 1 foot back, bend both the knees, try to move ahead, make sure the heel is touching down of the rear leg so that this particular part gets stretched well. Secondly, you can also go with the calf stretch, where you can just hold on to something, put your foot up, go across up, so you can get a stretch throughout the calf. And don't forget to stretch your IT band as well as your hands for it. And the hands, definitely, since you have been skipping, the pectoral stretch is going to be working better since you were holding it for a longer time. The stretch, when you just keep your fingers out and turn around, that is again going to be better, which will be stretching through the entire nerve. And the movements are somewhat going into that pattern. So it's also essential that you stretch your ulnar nerve by keeping your 3 fingers across the jawline and then going for the stretch. What I was about to show you was even the stretch that you require to be going for your hamstring muscle and your IT band. So try going straight, hold something which is non-elastic, take it up, get the stretch towards the hamstrings by keeping your knees straight. And once you are done with 30 seconds, you can then go for your IT band stretch and try to bring it down as much as you can, and make sure again the knee is straight. It's okay if your back is pelvis is lifting up. If you try to hold it down, you are just going to get the stretch over here. You require the entire length stretch. So this is the stretch. Hope you do your skip September very nicely, and let's see the October what Reshma has a surprise for us. Thank you.